Take a look at this. In this small, nondescript box is a little something I just picked up from the interwebs. You can see the condition it showed up in. That's amazing, isn't it? Anyhow, there's something in this little box here I think some of you might be interested in. So I'm going to share it. Some of you out there might be asking yourself, what is that? Well, this is a gun magnet. At least that's what it's sold as on the internet. So, this is made up of two magnets, as you can see. A plastic shell around the magnets. And it's got two mounting holes, one on each end there, so that you can mount it flush to a board, a bed frame, inside of a closet, above a door jamb, something like that. And then the idea is that that magnetizes a firearm in whatever location you choose. Now when I opened this up, the first thing that struck me is that this thing is very light, and honestly, I didn't have much faith that it was even going to work. Because it seems like there's just not a lot to it. But it claims it's a 25-pound magnet. Hold 25 pounds rather. So I guess the only thing to do is kind of put it to the test. Now, as I said, I was a little skeptical about this tiny magnet, very light, being able to hold a very heavy firearm like this one here. This one weighs in at, just under 2 pounds. 1 pound, 13.8 ounces for the weight geeks out there. So, my question was, would a little magnet like this actually hold a firearm like this fully loaded, to a wall or a bed frame? And there's the answer. That magnet is deceptively strong. I feel 100% confident that that magnet would hold this firearm, at least, in any configuration I chose. There's no doubt that you could mount that, and that's going to hold that. Easily hold that firearm. But let's grab another one and, just to be sure, check that out too. So we've got a Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm here. This weighs in at 1 pound 11.6 ounces. Here's our little magnet. No worries whatsoever. None. That thing is rock solid. Grab that here so you can see that. Rock solid. If you wanted to hang it like this in this configuration here, absolutely no worries whatsoever. Hanging it like this in this configuration, in my opinion, is even more stable. Just from holding it here, you can feel how stable that is. So you could actually hang it suspended like under a desk or something like that, or under a countertop, under a table. You can see that's rock solid on there. That's not going anywhere. That's awesome. We got the Beretta 9mm, and that weighs in at 2 pounds 2.4 ounces. Let's try this again. Here's our little magnet. Easy. No worries whatsoever. Once again, you can see any configuration, that magnet holding that nice and stable. Go ahead and pull it off the side there. Put it on the top. Now you can see the break there, if you can see that, where the magnet kind of pulled off, but that's because of that unique Beretta slide barrel configuration there. So obviously you'd want to make sure you don't have it on the separation point like I do there. You want to be a little bit smarter than that and go ahead and either put it all the way here on the back or all the way forward. Now again, if I'm pulling side to side like you see me do it now, you can see it's got a little bit of roll to it because of that barrel. But you know, that barrel is round and the magnet is flat. It's still holding it. There's no way that that's moving off there. You can easily have that under a drawer, or rather under a countertop or something like that. No worries whatsoever. So, these little magnets can be had on the internet for anywhere between a couple bucks to like $8, somewhere around there. The more you buy, the cheaper they are. Pretty cool. Again, you can take a look at that. Get an idea of how that works. Be the first to admit, like I said earlier, I was skeptical when I got it out of the box. I was like, what is this? I don't believe for a second this is going to work. It has already proven me wrong. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, if you found it informational, you know I'd appreciate that. Thumbs up, like. Consider sharing it if you want to on your social media platforms, whatever. If you've got any questions about this, there's a section down here. You can leave me a comment below. I try to answer each and every one of them that I get, you know. And that's it. And until next time, maybe, just maybe, I'll see you on the next video. If you enjoy videos about the randomness of our amazing world, consider clicking on the globe to subscribe, or maybe checking out one of the other videos right here.